Hi there, and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Ben Friedman, and today on the show, Apple has come out with a brand new iPod. Have you seen the new iPod?
No, I haven't even seen a picture of it.
Well, let me tell you, this new iPod is so darn small that Tiffany is actually wearing it right now.
What?
I actually clipped it to you about an hour ago, and you don't even notice it. It's right here on your arm.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how small that is.
Here it is, right here. This is the Dentine or Trident stick of gum. Hold that up for the folks.
Let's see.
On there.
Wow, that is so tiny.
It is really, really tiny. It's very, very small. In fact, a couple of years ago, Steve Jobs, there was like a parody of him on Saturday Night Live or something, where he held up this tiny, like, Pika phone. It was so small you could barely even see it.
Pika-phone.
This is almost that.
Wow.
Or Pika Pod or something. The iPod Pika. or it's even smaller than Nano. This is the new Shuffle.
So where's the video?
Yeah, it's very good. No video. In fact, you'll notice no display of any kind on there, and there's really no controls. Now, what there are, the only like bits on it are there's this clip. You can hear that?
Well,
so you can clip it onto
anywhere.
Well, yeah, you can clip it onto somebody's shirt, or if you're jogging or whatever, you clip it onto your tracksuit, or if you have a tie. I thought it'd make an awesome tie clip, actually.
Yeah,
you can wear a tie clip. Yeah, you could. It's made out of like aluminum. And then on the end here is a headphone jack and a switch that goes from off to shuffle to repeat. So you can either play your songs in order or you can play them mixed up. Now, by the way, it comes in 4 gigabytes and it's about $80.
Okay.
So how quickly would you lose that, Tiffany?
Well, I had my little mini, what was the little one with the window on it, this big? I had that
the
one.
Nano? No, that was the Mini.
The smallest, the square one with the screen on it.
Square one with the screen, the Mini.
That one I had for about 2 months. Gone.
Right. And that was pretty small.
I can imagine what would happen with that one.
There's a couple problems with this. First of all, there's no screen. So people say, well, how do you figure out what song it is? Now, the current Shuffle doesn't have a screen, and the old ones, the stick of gum one, didn't have a screen. So that's really nothing that new. What's interesting is there's also no controls on here. So there's no play, fast forward, or what have you. All the controls for this are on the headphones.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you take a look, here are the headphones that come with it. Move it into the color area here. And if you'll notice this little thing that looks kind of like what you see on an iPhone, but it isn't what you see on an iPhone. This is a little bit different. This, rather the iPhone just has the one button to answer or hang up. This has like a plus, a minus, and an on-off button. So 3 buttons on here.
Okay.
So you stick this in here and put these in your ears and press the button. First you have to take it out of off mode. So you put it in on. There you go. So
you really have to be married to those headphones then.
Well, exactly. In fact, let me just stop this for a sec. This is one of the big problems is right now, this is like the only pair of headphones you can use.
Oh, wow.
Right? Because if you plug in, you can plug in a regular pair of headphones and it'll start playing, but you have no way to control the volume. Yeah, you have no way to pause or play.
I have mutant ears. Those things just don't fit right in my ears.
All right, well, listen, I have a possible solution. We'll get to in just a sec. But first of all, let me turn this on again here. You can probably hear that. Now, here's something they have done that's kind of neat, is if you squeeze the button for more than a second, a voice comes on and tells you the name of the song. Let me squeeze the button here. I'm going to hold this up to the mic so you can hear it. Okay, ready? Can you hear that? Let me turn the volume up first. Okay, here it comes.
8675309 Jenny, Tommy Tudum.
Oh, that's
Did you hear that? I don't know. Let me do it once again.
8675309 Jenny, Tommy Tudum.
Isn't that bizarre?
That is really cool.
Now, you kind of have to learn a whole new language because if you click this once, it's play and pause. If you click it twice, it's advance to the next track. If you click it 3 times, it's go to the previous track. If you hold it down, it's talk about the voice. And if you hold it down even longer, it starts cycling through your playlist. So if you have like a workout playlist or this playlist or that playlist, you go through all your playlists.
It's in my car because it has the audio in it, and it's a whole different set of language you have to learn in order to do the voice controls with your automobile. So similar. So
you're right. What you said before is exactly right. Right now, I'm sure they'll come out with adapters for other people's headphones. But right now, as of today, it may change next week. This is like the only set of headphones you can really use with it.
So I wonder if, for jogging and such, if you're wearing these, I would have a little bit of a hard time, stopping or, I don't know, maybe not. If the headphones fit well, I'd probably be okay with that. But, you know, stopping, changing, you know, did I get it right? I guess you
Can
really
you be
have
jogging and you got to reach up and
Yeah, exactly.
Let me to finish off and round this out. Let me bring up this other product that I got shipped
So
with
tiny,
this.
though.
These are called Acoustibuds. www.acoustibuds.com, and what comes in here are a couple of different sizes of these earbuds. Here's what you do. So here's like a 5 and a 6. Let's grab a 5 out of here. And if you take a look, grab one of these.
You think they would come out with some marketing to where you actually can order your headset in your ear size, like shoes?
Yeah. Well, I think at the really high end you can. These are like little headphone condoms.
Oh.
And you know, you slip these over here like
All right.
like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, just I see how that works.
Yeah, they just pop over the top.
You roll it down.
That's a whole different video. They go on here like
Okay, I
this.
got mine.
Okay. Now, see if you can get that in your ear.
I don't know if I'm a 5 or a 6, but we'll try.
You're
It
10 in my book,
There's-
Tiffany.
This will not fit at all.
They are a little tough to get in. Here it is. I don't know if you can zoom in on that and see that. Here it is, kind of sitting in my ear. And let me start it up here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tell me. Whoa, that's a little loud. Sorry. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah, I can hear
What's the
it.
sound quality? I think it loses a little on the treble.
Yeah,
Does this seem like a scene out of Lady and the Tramp to you?
it does. Where's the spaghetti?
Anyway,
So, okay.
this might work for some people. Even me with my big ears, these don't fit terribly well. But
Well-
they're cheap. These things, well, it's $15 for these.
So possible solution if I guess of it. You know,
$80 for
fits.
this, $15 for these. I don't know. I like it, but until they come out with more headphone adapters, I only give it a 2 out of 5.
You know, is smaller better? I mean, how small is too small? I don't know. They're gonna have next one's going to be half this size, and I'll never
There's
find
nothing I
it.
can say right now without getting hate mail.
So I do like it though. I like the idea. I think it's innovative. Just not quite.
You don't think you're going to lose that instantly?
I probably would lose it.
This will sit in the
relatively
bottom of
quickly.
your purse for like 2 years, and you'll never find it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unless I need the Bluetooth wireless system going on for me.
If I had
That's what
Bluetooth
works.
built in, that would be very cool.
Ooh, that would be very cool.
Because then you could stay at the bottom of your purse and you could just put on the
Doesn't
headphones.
matter, right? And you can
But
use
you
your-
know what? At this size, it could just be in the headphones. Like, why do you even need this bit? Why
Yeah,
why
that's a good
isn't
idea.
it just built into the headphones and it sits up here? You know,
That's what Apple needs to come out with is Apple headphones.
it should all be right in here. Everything you
And the
need should
headphones
be
should
in
fit.
there.
All ears.
That's right. In fact, they should know this wire shouldn't be there. This should be the whole iPod.
Yeah.
That's it. With like a button here for forward and a button here for back, and you just go beep beep beep.
Okay,
beep.
so that's probably what's going to come up next.
That's the
Guess
next
we'll see.
idea. And so, did you give it a score?
Well, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Diff, 2 out of 5 for me. That is 5 out of 10 for the new iPod Shuffle. And if you really need to have it as small can be, probably a good bet. $80. And we've got another review coming up in a minute, so please stay tuned. And we're back in the second segment? Thank you.
Segment?
Couldn't find that word for a second. The second segment today, we're going to be looking at some headphones, all of which cannot be used with the previous shuffle that we were talking about just now.
Well-
So I have my trusty iPhone here.
Well, let me ask you this. You can use them, but you can't change. I mean, basically what you're playing is what you're playing, right? You just can't control it.
Well, not only can you can't control it, you can't even change the volume.
Oh.
So if it's
Oh,
too
yeah,
loud
I
or too
guess you wouldn't.
soft, there's no volume controls.
Well, I guess
Glad
you
we
wouldn't be
cleared
using
that
these
up.
then. Yes.
So here I am with my iPod. We're just gonna sort of rapid fire through a bunch of these here,
Okay.
because that's the best way to do these headphones. Because it's not like we can really test them. It's not like you can say, whatever. These are my current favorite, really simple headphones, and I actually use these now a lot when I'm riding my bike.
And I've seen you use them on the airplane.
And I
when
use
you're
them on the
editing.
airplane. And what I like about these headphones, these are by Scosche. Is that how you pronounce that name? Scosche?
Yeah, I think that's
Which
right.
is like, let's just add a little Scosche or
Sasquatch.
something. Scosche. It's SCOSCH. E, skosh. And these are the IDR 400M headphones. And what I like about these, and they're kind of chunky. I don't know if you can get one of those in your ear, but I'll stick this in here so you can take a look.
Where's this been?
Where hasn't it been?
Yeah. Oh, these are nice.
Oh, yeah, they fit your ear.
They
and they do
do.
come with several different, earbuds. Now, I tell you what I like about these. These are like 2-in-1s in that these will plug into any laptop. They'll on the airplane, you saw me using these to edit on the laptop.
Right.
And when they're on the laptop, they just work as regular headphones. But if you plug them into your iPhone, you'll notice they do have a microphone and button hanging off here. So you can be listening to your music or listening to your videos. You get a phone call in.
Great.
All you do is hit the button. Boom, the phone answers, you talk on the phone. When it's done, the person hangs up, you go back to watching your video. So you don't have to do anything and take anything on or putting it off.
So how is the talk quality? People saying, "I'm sorry, come again." What'd you say?
It's good. I mean, this hangs like here. See where it hangs? So it's kind of by your mouth.
Right.
So I find the talk quality is pretty good.
Okay.
It seems to be quite as good as holding the phone up.
Sure.
But it's pretty good. It's better than Bluetooth. I have gone off Bluetooth headphones, by the way.
Really?
Remember
I
that Dragon
still use
Pod?
them.
I know. I can't stand them.
I still use that Plantronics P90.
Yeah.
Plantronics P90.
That's because that big, huge ones, right?
It's the big ones, the ones that you don't really want to wear out of the house, but it works so well.
I'm kind of surprised it musses your hair up. I mean, I'm surprised you don't use one of the little one-ear ones.
Well, no.
None of those little ones work.
I have not found one single one of the little ear ones. Lots of
Now,
money don't work.
If you want to get a little fancier, I really like these by Zag. We saw these guys at
I like
CES.
these.
Yeah, and
These are cool.
These are kind of my wife's favorite. Now, first of all, they're the same as the Skosh in that they'll work on laptop and iPhone, and if you'll notice over here, they also have the same microphone button, so they'll work on regular and not regular. Again, what I really like is feel this cord. It's like really sturdy. I mean, this is, unlike these little plastic, this is like wrapped in a sheath of braid. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not going to come out. And there's one more feature on these that I really like, and my wife really likes, is this little sliding doohickey right here. And what you do is, you actually put this whole thing over your head, like so. Okay? And then you bring the headphones in from the back, like this. Now, why would you want to do that? Okay, so now I'm like this, okay, with that little, wow, sounds weird. I'm kind of isolated here. Tiffany?
Because
Tiffany?
they're very sound blocking.
They are very sound blocking. Here, now, I can take these off and just let them hang, and they don't fall down.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because of that little doohickey on the back.
Great idea.
So if you're like, my wife listens to her iPod, and then the kid's crying, or she has to take care of something, or the phone rings.
She's like, "I'm sorry, what?"
Yeah, and what she does is she just drops it. And
Smart girl.
But they don't fall off her. If she's got the iPhone in her pocket, normally you take these headphones off and your headphones are dragging on the ground behind you.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
great
here,
idea.
yeah, I don't know, do you want to try that? Somebody mowing the lawn outside.
And it's almost like decorative. So it looks like it could be,
You got it, all the way over.
a work of art.
Yeah. Now, one headphone out one side and one out the other side, rather than both out the same
Can
side.
you help me?
There you go.
Yeah, very cool.
So now, the other thing, so now you can pull this down. And also, if you yank this, it's
Did you
not
say
going to...
something? There you go. Wow, you really can't hear anything with
It
this
really
on.
does isolate, doesn't it? And if you yank this, it won't yank the headphones out of your
Right,
ears. You see
it's
that?
at the back of
Because if you yank this,
And you can actually, I can see that you could adjust it up. Thank you
yeah, you
very
can move
much.
that around.
So you don't get these, you know how you see this on both of us, it's like bowing, like it looks kind of funny. Well, it's bowing out this way and this
Bowing?
way, but you can tighten it up at the back so it doesn't do that.
There's also a volume control built in here. So you can actually adjust the volume. Now, this doesn't adjust your iPod volume. It just adjusts the headphone volume. So you can, adjust the volume right there without having to dig out your iPod out of your pocket.
Yeah, these are very cool.
They are very cool. That's by Zag. Those are
Zag.
the
Good job,
Zag
Zag.
Z-Buds. And also by Zag. We're running along here. Also by Zag. Now, I like these for actually when I'm doing studio work or editing. These are too big to travel with, so you're not going to see these on the plane. But these are very high quality, but very comfortable headphones. Let me put these on.
These are like my Plantronics.
They're not quite as big as your Plantronics. But, I find if you wear those for a long period of time, your ears start to get a little sore.
Yeah.
Whereas you can wear these for a long time, and on me, they feel very comfortable, and they have very nice sound quality. They kind of got the whole retro
They do, don't
cord
they?
thing
Yeah,
here.
I've seen that for a
and
while.
they come with the 1/4 inch, which is good if you're like, when I play my keyboards and stuff, they all have the big 1/4 inch jack and not the 1/8 inch on the side. These ones are not iPhone headphones though, so you can't make phone calls with these.
Right.
You can listen to your iPhone, but you can't make calls.
And I'm sure they have jacks that you can convert this. You can make this to a smaller jack if you want to use it for
Obviously,
something
we're
else.
not watching when I did that.
Oh, sorry, I missed
That's
that.
all right. That's okay. And finally, you're going to love this. Check out this puppy. This is the ultimate in retro headsets. Now, can you see the company name in there?
Zubz.
It's YUBZ, which I thought was Yubs.
Yubs.
Doesn't that sound like Yubs? YUBZ. Yeah, but I've been told that it actually is Why You Busy?
Oh, that's funny.
Why You Busy?
Why are you busy?
Yeah.
It's just missing an E.
So again, you take these, plug them into your headphones or your headset or whatever phone you have, and when the phone rings, there's a little button in here, so I can have this over here, and if somebody calls me and the phone rings, pick this up, hit the little button, and I am back in 1970, baby.
That is funny.
Right there. It actually sounds really
Great.
good.
So I wonder, can you use this for like Skype on your computer and such as well?
You can use it on anything. Again, it'll plug into your computer, plug into your phone. You can get a little different adapters for it. They make a big deal that this saves your brain from harmful cell phone radiation. Because instead of holding the phone by your ear, where it's beaming nasty cancer-causing carcinogens into your head, you hold this by your ear, that just makes you look goofy.
Great. So is it really, are carcinogens really going into our heads when we...
I don't know.
Any proven science behind that yet?
Well, proven science. What is proven? Who needs to
Just wondering.
prove
I don't want
anything
brain
these days?
cancer later on. I mean, something to think about. But hey, cute idea.
Isn't that
I
cool?
like it. Very retro-y.
Yeah. So
Especially the cord and everything.
yeah, it's also great for kids. Kids. My kids, when they like somebody calls on my iPhone.
Yeah.
And it's like their grandma, and I give it to my 3-year-old, and she doesn't know. Sometimes she's holding it this way, and sometimes she's holding it this way. For some reason, kids intuitively know what to do with this, even though they've never seen one of these before in their life. It's just so obvious that it goes like this.
Yeah.
The cord doesn't go up the top. It's too hard to hold that way.
That's funny.
Anyway, so wrapping this whole shebang up, we've got the Scosh IDR 400M, my current favorite for traveling. We've got the Zag Z-Buds, which I think Tiffany just fell in love with them. My wife also likes those because they don't fall off your heads.
Yep, great
We've
idea.
got also by Zag the Zag phones right here, which are more like studio headphones.
Yeah.
Not very comfortable, but not very light.
Right.
And finally, we've got by Yubs, or Why You Busy? We've got the $45 retro headset, which, by the way, I think comes in a bunch of colors. I don't think it has to be yellow.
Right. Yeah, I would hope so. Cool. Nice products.
And that's all the time we have for this week. So please drop us a comment on our website, www.neo-fight.tv, and let us know what you think. What are your favorite headphones? Do you like the in-ear type? Do you like the big ass type?
We love your comments, so keep them coming.
We do indeed. Thank you very much. And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box, what you need to do as soon as you start up Vista. Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, geek tips and tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you that make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.